All right, let's go. Apologize for late. Had some technical problems. So, as I am here now, and tonight we're going to talk a little baseball as I dive into the American League. Excuse me, the National League. I'll do the American League tomorrow. Uh, Evening to Miss Melina. Evening to the people in the clouds. As we're going to have a good one tonight. I don't expect to be up here that long because not too many people like baseball like I do. And that's fair. I mean, baseball's boring. The new wave of baby alphas like it was just shocking to me. I guess because the pitch count is faster. But at the end of the day, baseball's for old folks, not for young men. Young men love the NFL, they love soccer, uh, ice hockey, NBA, because it's fast paced. Here to Here for baseball. Can't wait for Friday season opener. Go Jays, go! You're welcome, Miss Molina. If I knew I had a baseball audience like this, I would do more baseball during the summer. Um, let's get with it. The National League. A lot of interesting stories around it. If you play fantasy baseball like I do, you would know. Beginning with in the National League, can the Padres ever get it together and finally get it done? You know what I'm saying? I mean, get it done. I mean, win the World Series. They got one of the best leaders of men. You're welcome, Miss Molina. And Manny Machado. Tatis Jr. They got a pretty good club. I mean, I always bet on them, and they always let me down. What else is new? I got them second place in the West and making a wild card. I'll get to the Dodgers. Don't worry about it. The Giants can't buy them. You know why? They don't believe in power. And when you don't believe in power, I don't know what to tell you. I got them fourth place in the division. Now, a team I do like, but every year they let me down, is Arizona. There's something about Arizona. I wouldn't want to live there, but I like the way they do business out there. I love their pitching. Their lineup is good. But they always have injuries and they always have lulls. And more importantly, they always have a slow start every year. They get hot in June. That's when they get hot. By the way, Anders Lee, first goal of the night, 29 seconds into the game. Islanders up on Chicago 1-0. Minnesota and Tampa in about 6 minutes on your local TNT affiliate. As I'm writing to Miss Molina. So I got Arizona third in the West. In the East, I'm gonna do a little flip flop. I'm gonna go Marlins second, Phillies third. I don't know about these Phillies, man. Anytime, Miss Molina, I don't know about them. Every year they have the team, but in big, big series, they just don't get it done. I cannot explain it. I can't. And there's something not there with them. And right now, that team is on the verge of falling off a cliff. I like Miami second. I love that they brought back those teal jerseys. I love their pitching for the Marlins. They got some good young hitters, especially Stowers. There's no pressure on them to win because Miami's a poor baseball market. So I'm gonna go Marlins. Uh, finish second, Phillies third, Braves fourth, and then Washington. There. And then the National League Central, I might as well do that whole division. We got the Cubs. I'm gonna go Cubs. I'm gonna go Cubs, Brewers, Pirates, Reds. I think the Cardinals are one of the three worst teams in baseball now. And we'll talk about the Pirates opening day because this weekend sucks for opening weekend. I mean, your two best series are Astros, Angels, and Blue Jays, A's. The rest of baseball, to me, are mismatches. So I won't be doing no baseball this one. Matter of fact, I'll be doing baseball 2 weeks from tonight. Really, in 13 days, when we have the rematch of the Dodgers and the Blue Jays, we'll reconvene. One of the most bizarre World Series endings in the history of the World Series. As my man Jims is in the building. Good to see you tonight, buddy. He's a big Diamondbacks fan. I picked the Diamondbacks a couple of seconds ago to go third in that division. I like Arizona a lot. I like the way they play defense. They've always been a good hit. But again, they give off the slow starts and they don't get it together to June. And then they get real hot. As Jim's is giving his boy a salute. Appreciate you, family, always. I like the D backs. It wouldn't surprise me if the D backs come out of the National League like they did 3 years ago. Because they're just one of those teams that they sneak up on you, but they're better than their parts. And what I mean by that is if you're a baseball fan and you are an observant fan like I am, I can look at the Diamondbacks and tell that this is a team that number one, they draft well. Number two, they do it right. They get hitting, pitching, pitching, hitting, pitching, hitting, hitting, pitching. That's the way you're supposed to draft. And that's what makes the Red Sox so good back in the day. They drafted well. They had a loaded farm system. And unlike the Mets back in the day, used to rip you off. When the Red Sox trade with you, you're going to get good players back. And it's good for both sides. That's why the Red Sox back in the day, when they needed to trade a big prospect, they do it because you're going to get something good. Look what they did last year with Devers. They got uh, the Giants' three best pitching prospects, and they're working out so far for the Sox. You know, Endeavors, I think, will have a big year in San Francisco. I do, but I just the Giants to me are a team that now they won three World Series playing this style in the 2010s, pitching and defense, but pitching and defense and timely hitting can get you so far. Really, it only can get you so far. That's why I don't get too caught up in those things. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I don't get caught up on it. But I just, I just think the Dodgers are too powerful. I think the D-backs can give the Dodgers a hard time, and so can the Padres. But the Dodgers are a team, and I'm gonna be honest. They're the type of team that they can get picked off at any time. Toronto gave it away last year. That's why that series in 2 weeks is going to be so intriguing because it's going to count. The games are going to matter. And who knows? That could be for home field in the World Series. We'll do the American League tomorrow night, but I can tell you right now, just to give you a heads up, Toronto will be pushed. And I'll tell you the team that will do it tomorrow. And it ain't the Yankees. We'll talk about that more tomorrow night when I do the American League preview. You know, but like I was saying, um, when you look at a team like the D backs, they're very intriguing. You have to follow it, follow them a little bit. Neither here or there. I know baseball's a bandwagon sport where fans come there. What's up? What's up, Jordan? Jordan Hyman in the building. Say what's up to him. Liverpool's finest. There it is. Good to see you, Jordan. Hope you got that nice fade cut you get all the time. That is one of the nicest haircuts I've ever seen, bro. I'm dead ass serious. Shout out to Jay Hyman in the building. Appreciate you, all of you being here tonight. Get the soccer ball for him. I was talking to somebody the other day, and we was talking about fandom in sports. And one of my buddies is a psychologist, so me and him was talking, and he asked me, "Yeah, welcome back, Jordan. I'm giving you a salute right now, fam." And we talked about European soccer and how passionate their fans are, and even the women. I mean, you guys go on Instagram and see the females who represents their teams. It's a pretty good look for you young guys. I'm old, man. I ain't looking at little girls. Girls old enough to be my daughter. I'm not doing that. I'm not a creep, but they're there. And we talked about it because he's a big fan of, I believe he told me he was a big fan of, I think it was Aston Villa, one of those teams. And we was talking about the fandom of it. And he said, hey, fact, they don't have nothing else. It's not like America where when the baseball season's over, we're watching football, and the football season's over, we're watching hockey or the NBA. When that's over, it's baseball. Good to see you again, uh, Jay. Welcome back, bro. Yeah. So, we talked about that, and I asked him, what fandom to you rivals it. And his answer did not surprise me. And his answer was the NHL. That doesn't surprise me. And if you guys are not hockey fans, you won't understand how passionate the NHL is for a fandom of each team. You know, I have a fan base where my team is in Calgary, and their fans are pissed off that they won three in a row. And right now, they went from the number two seed in the lottery to six, and they're worried. You know, um, but he told me, he said, "Hey, Fat, it is what it is," and he wears his feelings on his sleeve when it comes to European football. And it is what it is. But he told me those fans are the most passionate because their teams is all they have. Fascinating, real fascinating. All right, let's get back to the baseball. So I like the Marlins second in the East because I like their pitching and their young hitters, and they're expecting big things of themselves, and that's what you like about a young baseball team like them. They're intriguing. The other team that's intriguing, I'll talk about opening day, and I'm not going to get into this particular team, but this is a team that to me fascinates me because whenever you have the best pitcher in baseball and you have four guys who are right behind them and they're all power arms and they got their own TV network, and we'll talk about this. It's going to shock all of you on Thursday. I don't know what time I'm going to be on Thursday. I don't know when I'm going to be on early because the games suck. Let me take a look at the games for opening day. Let me take a look. I got fantasy opening day. That's what I love about. So I care about my fantasy teams, even in football. I mean, but I'm beginning to have a renaissance with the Dolphins again. I love what they did. I saw my doctor today, my heart doctor. He told me I'm in excellent shape, and I'm proud of myself for that. And we talked about that today. Doc is excited about his Knicks. He has season tickets to the Knicks and the Giants, the football Giants, Big Blue Wrecking Crew. We talked about it a little bit, and he was intrigued by the Dolphins house cleaning. I told him I loved it, and I'm glad. Well, in baseball, as they're real, I'm in the website right now. They are really pumped for open. I don't consider Yankees Giants tomorrow night. I like when everybody's playing. My man Peter He's my center fielder. I think I have a pretty good outfield. Cheerio, Crow Armstrong, and Soto. That's a lot of power, bro. A lot of stolen bases. I'm excited that I got lucky to pick that type of outfield. I'm expecting to have fun this year in fantasy football. See, and baseball, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I just like playing it. I've won so many fantasy titles, and so we'll talk about that team on opening day. Let me see the games today. Oh, the Angels are at the Dodgers at in about what 40 minutes. They're playing in Chavez Ravine. Dodgers 28 in exhibition. I know they spanked the Angels the other night. Yankees beat the Cubs today 8-3. Minnesota 15-6 over the Red Sox. Today is the last day of spring training. Atlanta edged Tampa 3-2. Detroit beat Colorado 11-8. That's a good win for the Tigers. Indians club Arizona 10-5. Cincy lose to the Brewers 4-1. I gotta pay for my baseball package tomorrow. So let me look at opening day. Can't believe it's the year 2026. My God, where did the time go? All right, tomorrow. Netflix gets the game tomorrow. All right, opening day. All right, Mets Pirates. So uh we'll be on opening day at 12:30, and I'll be on for a little, not that long though, probably about 40 into the first pitch of the regular season. Used to be in Cincinnati, and of course Rob Manfred don't want to do that anymore, and that's a disservice. White Sox at Brewers, Cubs hosting the Nationals, Minnesota at Baltimore. I may take a peek at that, look at that monster Oriole lineup that's going to challenge Toronto for the American League, in my opinion. Boston's at Cincinnati, Angels at Houston, Detroit's at San Diego, Tampa Bay's at St. Louis, Texas is at Philly, Arizona's at the Dodgers. That's a 9:30 first pitch out in Chavez Ravine. And the late night game in Seattle, where else would it be? The beautiful uh, uh, Safeco Field or T-Mobile Park is the most beautiful ballpark I've been to. I haven't been to Dodger Stadium yet. And of course, and that's going to be a good matchup. BB versus Gilbert. Gallen back with Arizona. They re-signed him against Yamamoto. 8:30 out in East LA. Like I told you, the opening weekend, these games really don't jump off the page. And of course, Apple TV sticking it to my ass. Uh, second night on Apple is I won't see the Angel game. They took it away. Cleveland Seattle's the late game that night. And Apple TV got baseball. I thought their asses were long gone. I guess not. Let me do the division winners in the National League. Dodgers in the West, Cubs in the Central, Mets in the East. Our wild cards are the Padres, the Brewers, and a surprise team that I'm not going to mention. And I'll talk about that Thursday night. Strikeouts, Paul Skeens, Cy Young, I'm gonna go Yamamoto. MVP. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. This man, the thumbnail, Juan Solo. What's up, that boy? My World Series pick. That team right there you see in the thumbnail. That's right. That's why I put him on the thumbnail. Yo, pull up. Here goes the link. I see you, that boy. This is the 40th anniversary since their last World Series. And believe me when I tell you, I cannot stand the Mets. I live here in New York. I don't like the Yankees either. Cy Young, I went with Yamamoto. But I'll tell you one thing. Otani's hitting that clock at 100 again. Brian Price says, these Hollywood nights about to drive me crazy. Bro, how's the strip club tours going, my brother? It's a long time no see. What's up, that boy? What's up, Brian? A long time. I didn't forget you, bro. How's the strip club life, man?
What's going on, Mace?
Oh, I'm in a great mood, man. Talking baseball.
Absolutely.
I just made my predictions for the National League. Tomorrow night I'll do the American.
Yeah, I thought you couldn't stand the Mets.
I can't stand them, but bro, I'm objective, man.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
what the
Absolutely.
Dodgers have done, but Dodgers is one of these teams that they can get knocked off. You looked at it last year in the World Series. Toronto should have won that series. They gave
Mm,
it away.
no doubt.
Good to see my man Brian Price in the building.
I heard the Reds are going to a 6-man rotation.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up, fam? And it's absolutely beautiful. Guess what, bro? I'm gonna be in your area down in South Florida, either in June or July. But I'm gonna be down there, and I'll hit you up, bro. And we're going to Cheetahs because the brother I'm going to go see, uh, Itus. I'm gonna give him his belt for one of my fantasy leagues. So I'm going down there, and we're gonna hook up. And he loves being in the strip club, so we're gonna be in Cheetahs, bro. I'll let you know. So who you liking it? So let me ask you a question, Dad.
Yep.
You think this is the Reds' year, or you think next year?
Next year. Next year. If they make the playoffs again this year and go considerably deep to a pennant stretch, then next year they'll be ready.
You
Terry
got them going
Francona
to
is
the
just getting
playoffs.
started. So
You got them going to the playoffs.
hopefully.
Oh, I got a surprise team going in the National League, and I will announce that
They
on Thursday when I do opening day.
they snuck in last year, so hopefully they get a legitimate spot this year.
The Reds, I think my problem with the Reds is they haven't done enough.
True.
I wish that, you know, hey, the team I'm going to pick to make the playoffs is going to shock you, bro.
Who
And
was
I'll
that?
say it again. I'll do it Thursday, opening day. I'll say it again. This team got their own TV network. And for teams who don't have one now, and you have the mercy of MLB, you all should be ashamed of yourselves. To do with the Angels, I give the Angels this. Bally Sports,
Mm-hmm.
the Angels bought them out.
Mm.
So you can see the Angels, once they get hooked up, you can see the Angels every night on your local Fox affiliate.
They got the money to do it.
Yeah, they bought out FanDuel. Bally's, excuse me. They bought them out. FanDuel, Bally's, they were both.
Yeah,
Okay, bet you gotta visit the Peppermint Lounge when you come down here. Okay.
it's had so many different names. I remember when it was the Sports Channel.
Yeah, Sports Channel America. Remember that? The Peppermint Lounge. Okay, when I get to South Florida, I'll hit you up. You join us, man. This is on me, bro. Even though iTest is really pick up the tab. Let me get back to what you're seriously talking about. That's what I don't like about the Reds. They didn't do enough.
Right. They do need to add another bat.
They got this Abbott kid as their opening day starter. Interesting. Reds open up against the who they got? They got a good team opening day going there to Cincinnati. I know the Tigers are in San Diego. Indians are in Seattle. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's an American League team too who's going there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll check it. I got everything in front of me right now. Why is everybody so tight in the Bronx? Um, I would say because lack of employment, no jobs, man. Let me take a look at this. I just had it up to that point. Look at the Reds, who they open up against. The reason why I was looking at because I got to get my pitching ready for opening day on my fantasy team. So I was just looking at everybody. That's the one thing about fantasy baseball. You got to do your lineup every day. It's not like football where uh, we could put it in on Friday.
Right.
I love that, man. Of all the sports, fantasy.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I love hockey the most, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see who the Reds open up against. Let me see, Reds, Red Sox. That's who you open up against.
Okay.
Why is your game at 4 o'clock when it's supposed to be at 12:30?
I don't know.
Another
I have no idea,
Rob
man.
blunder. So all Rob does is blunders, bro.
It's a travesty, man. Man.
It's like the Reds don't exist.
Traditionally the Reds open the season. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
it's like the Reds don't exist to Rob Manfred. You was at the Bronx, you didn't want to leave? Really? What part of the Bronx you was in, Brian? Let me know what part of the Bronx you was in, and I'll tell you where you was at. Oh, I'm gonna go with the Mets, the Marlins second, Phillies third, Braves, and Nationals.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss Bud
Which Bud?
Selig.
I don't like him because he was the one that brought in the steroid era, and he is the one that killed baseball, bro. Brian, let me know what part of the Bronx you was in, bro, and I can tell you why you liked it so much. Oh yeah, that's why you was at the hub with all those Puerto Rican chicks. That's why you love it down there so much. All those Puerto Rican girls, and all those project hoes down there. It's all down there, nothing but projects down there. Let me get back to what I was saying.
I forget it. I forget his name. I don't like the guy before him.
You didn't like who was before Bud Selig? I see his face. Damn,
Right. I forget his name. He's the one that banned Pete. I don't like him.
I should know this man. Damn, it'll come back to me, and I should be ashamed of myself. Brian's cracking up, man. Yeah, all those Puerto Rican and project hoes, man. That's why you love 149th Street so much. Anyway, I see him. I see who the commissioner. He used to always be he used to always have a cane, right? Wait for that boy to get back. He always had the cane.
Right.
Something. And he loved baseball, bro. One thing about that commissioner I loved about him.
Say Vincent.
Yes, that's who it is. Faye Vincent. Yes. He was at a baseball park near you just to watch baseball. I like that about him.
Mm-hmm.
Bud Selig did the same thing, but Bud ruined it. He let the steroids come in.
Is being an older millennial, that's the era I fell in love with. Unfortunately, it's the steroids era. Sosa and McGuire before everything fell out. It was magical.
That was magical, man. You really liked it?
To me, yeah. I mean, all of the guys I like, but unfortunately, was it wrapped up in this in a steroid scandal. I was a big Sosa guy, big McGuire guy, Canseco, Palmero.
Me and 305 said it all the time. The 1994 All-Star game. The way that game ended.
Mm-hmm.
KRS One, South Bronx, South Bronx, South Bronx. There you go, Brian. When Tony Gwynn scored that winning run to come back from, I think it was a 6-1 score.
Mm-hmm.
The baseball I grew up with, the baseball Mr. Miami grew up with, that era died that night and never recovered. Baseball has never recovered, bro, and it's not going to recover. What was magical about baseball was numbers. They're not magical no more.
Yeah, and the steroid era had a lot to do with that.
And destroyed it. And really destroyed the game. And it's so sad.
What'd you say?
It's so sad.
It is.
It was
I was never a big Bonds guy, but
neither was I.
I did like that Giants team as a whole, though. I think JT Snow was my favorite player on that team.
Did you like Snow when he was on my team?
Yeah. Yeah, I barely remember him on the Angels, but I like Yeah, I've been a big JT Snow fan. He's one of my favorite players. I did like Kent
Snow.
too.
It was Molina, Snow, Damien Easley.
Hmm.
He was from the neighborhood next to mine, going uptown, Bummerclyde land.
Jeff Kent, even though he was
But
an asshole, Jeff Kent was an asshole, but I just
I
like him.
love Jeff Kent. I know he was a dick, but I loved him.
Yeah, me too.
One of the best trades ever. Jeff Kent for Matt Williams.
Hmm.
Molina's cracking up a Bummerclyde land. That was one of the best trades ever in baseball. Because people didn't know how great Matt Williams was. Matt Williams, to me, I will put him in Cooperstown right now.
I thought he already was.
No, he made Cooperstown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a shame.
When that trade happened, and then they turned Kenny Lofton to Marquise Grissom, I was like, man.
Right,
They got Grissom and Dave Justice on the Indians, bro.
right.
Melina said your birthday is coming up next month.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, we'll celebrate it that Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
But like I said, that trade, what that man did to pull off, to get Matt Williams for Jeff Kent, that was a good trade for both teams.
Mhm.
Because for San Francisco, it gave Bonds a running mate. And for the Indians, even though Mesa fucked up everything in Game 7 against the Marlins,
Mhm.
that made the Indians, for the first time, a complete team. And that became Manny Ramirez's team. Once
Right.
they got Bell left to the White Sox, that was Manny's team, bro.
Man, that team should have won a
God,
championship,
tell
Hey,
me
man.
what
hey, fellas, what's up?
what's up,
What's going on,
man?
Mazzano?
Okay.
I'll bring up two guys that I think their regular season stats don't justify the Hall of Fame, but their playoff performances should. Andy Pettit and Josh Josh Beckett. Do you think they should be in the Hall of Fame solely based on their playoff performances, like how clutch they were in the playoffs over their regular seasons? Because they don't have enough wins, but they should be let alone in the Hall of Fame just based on those playoffs. How they performed how
Well,
clutch they were as starters in the playoffs.
Pettit's not getting in. He's stuck in Clemens land.
exactly. I was about you took the words right out of my mouth. He's never getting in because he was the one who snitched on Clemens and he was taking HGH. The only place they love Pettit is about a mile and a half west of me, on 164th Street in River Avenue. That's the only place they love Pettit.
How about Josh Beckett?
Not enough wins in the regular season. Man, let me check it out right now since I'm on the baseball site.
Because for me, it should his playoff record is ridiculous, isn't it? Like, doesn't he have a great playoff record with both Boston and Florida?
I'm gonna find out in a minute. He's forgotten too. No one remembers Josh Beckett.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you consider him one of the in his air when he was pitching one of the best pitchers?
Not really. He was good. All right, this is Josh Beckett. His career. Damn, he made more starts than I give him credit for. 138 and 108 ERA of 3.88, 335 games. Damn. And he started 332. That's impressive. That means only 3 games in his career. Damn. You know what?
You know,
I'm looking at this shit right now. Beckett, you may have to reevaluate. He won't make the Hall of Fame, but his career, I think what hurts him, Tony, I'm looking at his numbers right now. He's only 30 games over 500 for his career. That's not good, Tony.
you think that's what hurts him more? But does it?
Yes.
Does that
He won a
look like
Cy Young one year, didn't he?
Say that again.
He won a Cy Young one year, didn't he?
I'm gonna look right now. 3-time
I thought he won
All-Star,
Rookie of the
2-time
Year.
World Champion, World Series MVP, American League Championship, and 2007 MVP. He did
Oh.
more in Boston, but he did in Florida.
No Cy Youngs though.
No Cy Youngs.
Okay.
I thought didn't he win Rookie of the Year?
No Rookie of the Year. I got it right here, right in front of me. 3-time All-Star, World Series MVP, 2-time World Series champion, American League Championship MVP. Let me put it this way. This is the way I look at it for him. If a franchise he won for, like either the Marlins or the Red Sox, embraced him more, like I'll give you a perfect example, and I always ask this question. Would you rather have the career, both of you can answer this, would you rather have the career David Cone had, or would you rather have the career that Rod Carew had?
Honestly, I would have David Cone.
Yeah.
What about you, that boy?
David Cone.
I would agree.
Because even though I hate the Yankees, I was a big fan of their pitching staff. So I'm more of a Mike Messina guy.
The reason why I'd rather be David Cone, because in this city right here, he's always going to be a hero. And that's what I'm talking about with Josh Beckett. I know the Marlins don't embrace him. I don't think the Red Sox embrace him either.
They should.
You know, yeah, I think, and I'll say this with the Marlins, I think the reason why the fan base doesn't embrace him as much is because he's not Latino. And that's a sad part about it. Like the reason why they embraced before he died, that fan base embraced what is it called? Jose Fernandez so quickly because he's Cuban, and the Cuban and the Hispanic community have a player that they can attach to.
I agree with that. I agree.
They embrace Dontrelle Willis though, don't they?
Nah. They like Dontrelle, but the guy they attach themselves more to the Hispanic players, like a Jose Fernandez, like a Luis Castillo, what's his name? Their second baseman. The second baseman, I forgot. Not Luis
Henry
Castillo.
Ramirez. Henry Ramirez.
No, not Henry Ramirez. The guy the Edgar Renteria. Edgar.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, they love El Nino down there. They loved Renteria.
Were you a big El Nino fan, Mace?
Hell yes.
They don't like Mickey down there?
Oh, our fan base liked Miggy, actually, too. We were pissed that dumbass owner traded him. The Marlins lost a lot of fans because of that trade.
I think they lost all their fans, to be honest with you, when they lied to those fans about keeping those stars. They sound like a Jose Reyes and those guys, and they got rid of them. And what makes it worse, they built that ballpark on the Orange Bowl lot. A lot of people didn't forgive them for that, and they always lied to their fan base. That's what the Marlins do, unfortunately. Hey, did you hear what my owner did last month? Did you guys hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, my owner says he doesn't care about winning. All he cares about is having a safe ballpark, a good environment, and the food is cheap.
Wow.
Mace, were you guys a big fan of Mark Mulder?
Which guy?
The guy, the guys who pitched for the.
I don't hear Tony. But I heard the. I think I heard the name. Oh, Mark
Who?
Mulder from the A's. Yeah,
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 no.
Mulder. Yeah, from the
Of that
A's.
pitching staff, who did you like? That pitching staff for the A's of the early 2000, like late 90s, early 2000s. Who did you like more?
I was a
Mulder.
big Tim Hudson fan.
Was Carey Price on that team?
No, Carey Price is a hockey player.
Oh no. Kerry Wood.
He was on the Cubs. Can't forget about Josh Gibson. Of course, Brian. I feel you, Brian.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no.
was a,
There was a three-headed monster there. Who was the third guy? They always talked about the other guy too. It was another pitcher.
Zambrano. Zambrano.
Carlos Zambrano. Did you like Zambrano, Mace?
Yeah, I did, even though he was crazy as hell.
see, I was a Barry Zito guy.
For me, I feel I see Zito more as a Giant than an A for some reason. Why do you
Because
think that is, Mace?
because he won the championship with the Giants. That's why.
Is there a player like that for you, Mace, that you see him because of you see him more for a team that he won championships with rather than the team that drafted and he played most of his career with?
Yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah.
Do a lot, in your honest opinion, with Reggie Jackson. Do they see him like? Didn't he win a championship with the Yankees too, or no?
Yeah, he won too. I was at the games almost every night back then.
Do people still
I
see
used
him
to go
more
to
as
the
an
game.
A, or do they see him more as a Yankee?
They see him more as a Yankee, but he has had his issues like Derek Jeter with the Yankees. Jeter doesn't go back with the Yankees anymore.
Is it because of those two weasels that we talk about?
Exactly. I was telling my mother about that a couple of weeks ago. My mother was shocked. I said, "Yeah, Mom, they never paid him his fair value. They played hardball with him. It's like the Yankees are a type of organization. I'm just gonna keep it real. If you are a good player and you are Italian, the Yankees will go out of their way to make you the star of the team."
Did the Yankees
But
were Yankees fans really be like were Yankees fans like before he died? Were Yankees fans like really behind Munson? Man?
hell yeah, they was. I was at the games every night, Tony. Yes, they did love the grumpy fat bastard.
You're not a huge fan of Munson.
No, but Greg Nettles, Greg Nettles used to like that was his boy. He used to f with him all the time about his weight problems.
They love Aaron Boone too. Like,
Who, Yankee fan?
yeah,
No,
Not really.
they don't.
Not really.
The guy,
No, they wasn't fired. And the beginning, and I understand this because I live here. They are really turning on Aaron Judge now, and the World Baseball Classic didn't help Aaron Judge striking out 3 times in the championship game.
yeah. Honestly, my favorite Yankee of that time was Scott Brocious.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
You're not a big.
I still can't believe that man won a World Series MVP. Wow.
You're not a big fan of Brocious, are you?
No, I'm not.
Was he an Angel before?
No, A's. He's with the A's, and they gave him away.
For nothing.
They gave him away. They gave Mark McGwire away.
Did they trade Canseco?
Yeah, to Texas. But when they gave away McGuire, I said, let me see who they got for this. And when I saw who they got for it, I was laughing my ass off all night. I said, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen because I didn't know, we all didn't know about steroids back then. But I'm going to tell you when I knew McGuire was going to hit 70. His last at bat as an A, you got to Google it. He hit a 550-foot home run off Randy Johnson in the Kingdom. Google it, you'll see it.
Mace, you probably saw both of these guys, or maybe one guy was before your time. If you had to choose a pitcher for one game, who would it be? I got two: Valenzuela or Tion.
I'm taking Louis Tion. You don't go wrong either guy.
Are those my only choices?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you ask me who I'm taking between Seaver, Gibson, and Koufax, now that's a real question.
Right.
How about add Randy Johnson to that?
I didn't see Koufax. I wish I did.
I never seen him either. My mother talks about him all the time. My mother's the big sports fan in the family. That's where I got it from my mom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go because see, I saw Seavers when I was a little kid. I saw Randy Johnson's entire career. Whew, man.
The unit, man.
If I had one pitcher to give me the big strikeout, I will go Gibson. All you have to do is look back and look at his World Series history. You can argue he's the greatest World Series pitcher of all time, and people are not going to disagree.
Yeah, I had a friend. His great grandfather was still alive, like when we were in high school, and I asked him. He's seen different eras of baseball throughout his life, and I brought up 4 pitchers. He was able to see Walter Johnson as a kid.
Impossible.
No, he was born in 1885. His great grandfather.
But how did he see Walter Johnson when there was no television?
No, he saw him live.
And
He was
you
able to
met
go
this
to-
man?
Yes,
What year did you meet him?
when I was in high school.
Tony, that man had to live. Let me see. That man had to be over 100 years old when you met him.
Yes, he was. He was 115.
Okay.
Yeah, but he said he saw his favorite pitcher of all time was actually he actually liked a lot of the guys from the Negro Leagues better. He said those guys were way better than some of the major league guys around that time when
Yeah, because
baseball
remember
was-
one thing, and this is why Babe Ruth more and more his bullshit of lies are dying. He never faced good pitching. That's why the Mays, Clemente, Marisol, who else was great? Frank Robinson. Those guys are treated more like immortals because they faced the greatest pitchers of all time.
Were you a big Steve Garvey fan, Mace?
Yes, God, yes. Yes.
How about that great Phillies bullpen? Who did you like, Mace? From was it the 80s with like John Kruk and I can't remember what was it was I think it was the 80s or 90s. It was like John Kruk,
90s. Lynn Dykstra, Darren Dalton, Joe Essen, right? Remember those Phillies, that boy?
What do you say?
The Phillies of the '90s, the team that lost to the Blue Jays on Joe Carter's home run.
Uh, they were all right.
Whenever the Phillies have a good team, I like them.
Yeah.
They weren't my boys, Howard and J. Rowe. Hell no. Shane Victorino, that was the Phillies, bro.
With your boy Charlie Manuel.
Yep.
Yeah, I did like that Phillies team. I actually liked that Blue Jays team.
Like I always say.
Was Devon White on that Phillies team? On that Blue Jays team that won the World Series with Joe Carter and
Which guy?
Devon White, the guy who ended
Yeah,
up
he was
winning.
a center fielder. Yeah.
I like that Blue Jays team. I like the Twins team that won the World Series.
I played Junior Pony with him. I knew he was going to be we all knew he was going to be a great player. And of course, Devon White, where did he grow up? Where else? Bummerclod line. All the way uptown.
Mm.
Shout out to Devon White. Very underappreciated, very forgotten, sadly. As Manzano always does, disappear. Back to the National League. So you like the Reds to make it, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, they get on a high streak, man. Hopefully they can win that division. Man.
That's the Cubs, man.
And the Brewers ran away with it last year.
No, my problem with the Brewers is great regular season, chokes in the playoffs.
Yeah. They were supposed to win the pennant last year.
Yeah, Dodgers swept them, man.
Yeah.
Dodgers swept them like they were nothing.
Yeah, I can't stand the Dodgers right now.
You don't like LA right now, man?
I can't stand the Dodgers. I generally don't like the Dodgers, but I really got to. I'm really passionate about it lately, especially after that Ohtani signing. They're just gonna get the Dodgers everything, huh?
I was talking about this morning, man. Dodgers have a $438 million payroll. By the middle of spring training, they have enough money. They can play their players right now. Just don't play. Get your money right now. Dodgers make $7 billion a year.
That's why you can have Betts, Muncy, Ohtani. Like, it's just ridiculous, right?
Just got this guy from the Astros.
It's ridiculous, man.
You know why they do it, right?
No.
That's Magic Johnson's philosophy.
Right. I forgot about that.
Once Magic bought that team, bro, that attitude changed overnight. They used to be draft and develop. And when they lost to the Cubs, Magic said, that shit ain't never happened again. We're going to bring in someone who got a big pocketbook. And now the Dodgers are invincible, bro. With their ownership, man, with the cable company and the guys built up Hollywood, bro. Their new guy owns the Lakers too now. He owns the Lakers and Dodgers, along with Magic. Magic don't fuck with the Lakers, but Magic is the Dodgers.
Did Muncy come up in their farm system?
No.
Okay.
Who cut Muncy? I figured the Cardinals cut him, and the Dodgers picked him up.
Wow.
I know, right? We could talk a little American League, man. I just don't stick it to the National League. Um, I love the Jays. Let me ask you something. There is a particular team that I love, but now everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. What do you think about the Orioles?
I like the Orioles.
You like the?
It wasn't last year. It was the year before. They won 100 games.
Yeah, I tell people that now because
Uh,
to me, they're the biggest threat to the Blue Jays in the American League. The reason why I don't pick the Yankees is for a couple of reasons. What the Orioles did, getting Taylor Ward and getting Alonso, that's what the Yankees should have done. Instead, the Yankees are crying broke. And this is what happens. And I tell people this when you go brand, that's going to come back to haunt you.
uh,
Because when you're, do you understand when you go brand what that means?
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't like it.
When you got all the championships in the world and you got arrogance and the swag, but no one's gonna catch you, and we can just put our name out there, sell all the caps we can, and brag about how great you are. You forget about your fans who pay a lot of money to go and watch that team play every other
Right.
night in 98-degree temperature.
No doubt.
But we don't feel sorry for them, do we?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
I do like one of my favorite pitchers is on the Orioles. So.
Which guy is that?
Bradish.
Yeah, he's pitching opening day.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that team winning 97 games this year.
Yeah, I like the Orioles a lot.
The reason why I don't like the Yankees is for a number of reasons. Number one, and this is the most important one, they don't surround Judge with other damn good players.
Mm-hmm.
While Gunnar Henderson got Alonso and Taylor Ward for him.
Right.
You don't think, and this is his contract year, you don't think Gunnar Henderson's got a monster year, bro?
No doubt. Where did Alonso go again?
Baltimore.
Okay. Yeah. They're set, man.
I got
They're
them
right.
winning. I got him winning not only the home run title, I got him winning the American League MVP this year. And the New York media is going to vote for him too. If he does what a lot of us think he's going to do, he's going to run away with the MVP. Sorry, Aaron Judge, but the New York media is holding it against you. You don't come through in the big times in the playoffs, bro.
And that's why I'm surprised you got the Mets winning the pennant without Alonso.
They're pickups I like.
Okay.
I can't stand the team though. Trust me.
Because he was pissed at the end of last year.
The way they treat him, the owner never liked him. The guy, Steve Cohn, never liked Alonso because Alonso likes to put himself ahead of the team.
And that collapse was epic last year.
Yeah.
They got the Reds in the playoffs.
Yep. Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson already checked him, let him know it's his locker room. That's what you got to do with guys with big egos like Alonso. You got to have your star check him the second he walks into spring training. And they say Gunnar did that.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, boy. Frankie Lindor didn't do that with Soto.
Right.
And you haven't noticed the Mets got rid of all their white players. That's not by coincidence. I'm not kidding about that. They did that 20 years ago, ironically, when who used to be on the Blue Jays? Delgado,
that bad. He was a beast.
His personality on the Mets was horrible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Never spoke English. Went after media members, threatened dudes. And always it was David Wright who had to stand up there and answer the questions.
Right.
The Mets always do that. They always cater to the Latin player, and I don't understand why.
And David Wright was a consummate professional, man.
Yes. While the Yankees are the complete opposite of the Mets. The Yankees love image. Remember your boy Andre Agassi, image?
Yeah.
That's the Yankees. They're about image.
They still can't wear beards, can they?
Now the owner said they can wear a little facial hair. No more suits on the road.
Okay.
But the problem with the Yankees is again, and I'm glad I'm not a fan of theirs. They went brand, bro.
Yeah.
To me, see, I'll tell you a team should go brand. The Dallas Cowboys. They
Right.
should go brand. And the reason why they should go brand is, yeah, they're the most popular football team in America, the popular sports team, but they got nothing to show for it since 1995.
Right. And Georgia
They
would
should
hate
go
that, man. Georgia would hate the Yankees going brand.
brand. Of course. Let me tell you something. Hal Steinbrenner, the only team he does not want to lose to is the Mets, bro. And when the
Yeah.
Mets swept them 2 years ago, what did he do with his money? He went out and got Max Fried.
Nice.
He went out and got my man used to be on the Cardinals. Now he's back with the Diamondbacks. He's first baseman. Paul
Mhm.
Goldsmith. When the Mets embarrass them, bro, they don't like it.
Right.
Because in this town, they celebrate the Mets winning more than they do the Yankees.
Okay. And you
Because
said you.
this was
Oh.
always a this was always a National League town with they used to have the Dodgers and the Giants.
Right.
And when the Mets are good, people jump on the bandwagon here. But I can tell you, bro, I've seen some of the best fist fights between Yankee fan and Met fan. It's beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. You said you got the Blue Jays in the American League?
Oh, yeah. No one's touching them, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. With
Pitching
Vladdy
is
Jr., man, and Bichette, man. We got a good team.
yeah, but that's with the Mets now.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
And the
Okay.
thumbnail, he's the one with the orange cap.
Ah, okay.
It's
Wow.
Bichette, Lindor, Soto, and Lewis Robert, who I love.
That's a nice lineup. Can't lie.
I like about them more than anything, their best player won a World Series.
Mm.
And people seem to forget because he was 19 years old. Fucking Soto was a monster in that series, bro.
Yeah.
Against the Astros,
Mm. Yeah.
always
No
like
doubt.
Soto.
Yeah.
When he played for
I'm
the Yankees.
surprised the Padres ain't go further.
Him and Manny didn't get along, and Manny, as crazy may sound to you, is the alpha male. And you know what it's about, bro? Music in the clubhouse, man.
Wow.
Even because he lives out there. Even Tackman told me because he hangs out with the Padres a lot because he lives there.
Mm-hmm.
He told me, he said, "Yo, Mace, when Manny pulls up in his $350,000 car, that merengue is always blaring." Well, in that locker room, and it's Manny's locker room, If you don't like that merengue playing with him and Tatis, you have problems, and that's why they looked at him sideways. They say, "Yo, ain't you Dominican? You
Yeah,
forgot who you are, bro."
that's crazy.
Yeah, he told him, "Get the hell out of my clubhouse." True story. He said, "Get this motherfucker out of here, Soto. Get him out."
Wow.
Yeah, people don't when Manny gets mad, bro. Remember when he wanted to fight the whole Dodger team?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
That's not fake. Manny doesn't like the white man.
that's crazy.
I love Manny.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the Padres though.
This guy likes the Padres. Moss likes the Padres.
Okay. I got Seattle, man, in the AL.
You got the Mariners.
Hopefully they go back, man.
You know what I don't like about them?
What?
Whenever they are good, the next year they fall flat on their face.
Yeah, that's very true. Another
Man, that's
team that should have a
bro.
World Series chip on their back.
I'm telling you, man, I'm doing the series up here April 6th, 7th, and 8th. When the Dodgers go back to Toronto, bro, that is going to be a hell of a series, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hell of a series. What's up, Iman? Iman in the building. I know you and Iman don't get along.
I'm on cool. We just got issues over the Giants. That's all.
Yo, Iman, my doctor has Knicks and Giants season tickets. He was telling me today Giants will go 11-6, bro. Iman said you guys get along just fine.
Yeah, we good. We get we get a little chippy over our teams, man. That's it.
Daniel Jones just stole $100 million from the Colts.
Absolutely, man. But I actually like the direction the Giants going in. Like, man, Dart is he's got it. See what he do next year. Scatterboo get healthy, neighbors get healthy. We see what they do.
Did you hear what that idiot said?
What?
What's his name? Scatterboo?
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
That CTE doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So you need to know. Daniel Jones, the survivor. Just when you think he's out, he's right back in it. Yeah, it's true. Yo, Scott is funny. Yeah, his boys. Iman is Team LeBron and Big Blue. Loves these Giants, boy. I give Iman that. I kid
Absolutely.
because he's a New York guy. You know, he moved to Minneapolis. But I make fun of him at times, teasing him about the Giants.
Right.
But he knows I'm telling him the truth when I talk about the Giants. But now we'll see.
Harbaugh's gonna make a world of difference too.
I think Dallas is loading up, man. I keep saying it, bro. They get Brooks from the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is loading up, man. So I'm telling everybody, they're loading up. We still got to give Harbaugh some time. He just got here, but I'm happy. Yeah, it's like me in Miami right now. You know, I'm so happy, but they got rid of all those losers down there.
But as you know, I think that's becoming the trend though in the NFL. A head coach's best shot is his first year. You saw
Depends on
it with the Bears head coach this year. I'm pretty sure was it the Bengals head coach. I think it's just either his first or second year they went to the Super Bowl.
I think it's third because he had a
Third.
bad year his first couple.
Okay.
But when they got Chase, that's the year they went to the Super Bowl. They're in talks, Iman, they're talking. Yeah, man. It's gonna be fun following my Dolphins this year.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just looking it
And that
over right now.
Dolphins
Yeah,
community,
what'd you say?
all those losers in the Dolphin community ran away. Speaking of that, Tua today was talking big shit. I guess he heard. I'm not his fan, but I guess he heard one of his biggest critics say what I said about him. Tua, quote, "I'm gonna have a big year this year." Go on Instagram, you'll see it everywhere. Tua, I'm gonna have a big year. You know what? He's right. And I love Tua going to Atlanta. Playing indoors, warm division. Drake London. Kyle Pitts. Bijan Robinson. He'll be comeback player of the year this year in the NFL.
Okay.
Well, I was just saying this now when I was asking you something. I forgot now, man. But
Okay. So I
yeah,
heard
I
the
like
last thing I
talking.
heard was the Cowboys was loading up.
Yeah, they're loading up, boy. They get Brooks. Wow. It's gonna be a fun NFL. The Bronco guys today released opening night, which will be on Sunday Night Football. Broncos and the Bills rematch.
Okay.
Remember, Seattle opens up Wednesday night, September the 9th, because the 49ers and Rams are going to be playing in Melbourne, Australia, that Thursday night on the 10th. So,
Okay.
Seattle, they said they told the NFL for playing on Wednesday, they want the Patriots in that building opening night so they can lay some more punishment on the Patriots. Like I said, Elliot, your boy Mace is here, bro. Do me a solid. He makes the schedule for the whole league. Seattle at Denver, week 2, 425 on Fox, bro.
Sound like a good one.
I'm with Stephen A., which is weird, and I was the first one to say it. And I forgot who else said it. Can any team beat the Broncos in the AFC, bro?
Next year? with a healthy Bo, it's gonna be hard.
That defense, bro.
Now with Waddle and Sutton on the other end of each other, man.
Speaking of that, shout out to my man, the Mad Fanatic. He's a rapper, music producer. He's a huge Bronco fan, and he released his new Bronco rap song today. Broncos, all I'm gonna say to them is, you shouldn't wish what you ask for. They think the Seahawks are whack. They think the Seahawks got lucky because they really believe out there that Super Bowl was theirs. Well, I'm just gonna say this to you, Denver. That team is better than you think. The whole NFC found that out in the playoffs.
Right.
To beat the Rams and 49ers 4 times in 6 weeks, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And I told us the other night talking injuries. Wait till the next time you come up here.
And those defenses head to head, it's gonna be a good game.
The only reason I don't put the 49ers over the Rams is because I just think the Rams are cheaper, younger, in the right places where the 49ers are aging.
Yeah.
And Seattle's the youngest team in the league. This is scary.
Thought
See
the
that money
Patriots
they
was the
gave in
youngest team in the
Jigba
league.
yesterday? You saw that money they gave in Jigba yesterday?
No, I didn't.
4 years, $168 million.
Mm,
Not bad for a slot receiver, huh?
absolutely. He had a big year last year, though.
But he disappeared in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But again, he's going to be rocking a beautiful 60-carat diamond ring.
Yeah, he is.
I knew Seattle was good, folks. I didn't know they were that good. I didn't pick them. I was with the Rams last year. But as long as they beat the Patriots to get that Super Bowl back, but they gave away, every day is a good day in Seattle.
That's right. And I thought the Patriots was the youngest team in the league.
It's Green Bay #1, but I'm pissed off at Green Bay right now
No doubt.
because that damn coach.
LaFleur.
Yes, that idiot. Yeah, LaFleur. That's right, that idiot. They hate in Green Bay. You know what's sad? All media sucks ass.
Mm,
If the Cowboys had the turmoil they're having Green Bay right now, every day will be about the Cowboys all over the place.
right.
But because it's Green Bay, they don't talk about it. Which is crazy. Dad, let me get out of here. I'm gonna let you enjoy your night, man. What time is it? It's gonna be 10 minutes
Almost
to 9.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get out of here, man. Hey, I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem, man. You be easy, Max.
I'll be back tomorrow night. Talk about the
Okay.
American League.
Absolutely.
More baseball.
No doubt.
Enjoy your night, fam.
You as well, Max.
Manzano. Yeah, you be good, but my friend, nephew. Brian, right? Look at him. The strip club man came back. The beautiful people in the clouds. You Dolphin guys? You guys were great as usual. Shout out to Mr. Fantastic. Gave your boy a shout out. We'll see you tomorrow night, folks. 7:15. Yeah, no, I'll be on 6:30 tomorrow night. We'll do the American League. Thank you for coming. Go Dolphins, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Love you, Dolphins. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. Appreciate you. Sleep well.